Guys, I'm so scared right now. It's like 1:30 in the morning and I'm pumping gas because I've been driving on almost empty. Wow, I stopped on 25. But there's a few things that I feel like I should never ever have to do in life, and pumping gas is one of them. I should not have to worry about paying, coming to the gas station, putting it in my car. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I need someone to do it for me, please.
So I turn 30 tomorrow, and I'm just not ready. I'm still single. I don't have a job. I live at home with my parents, and I just thought I'd be at a different stage in my life. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is all of the younger, hotter guys who will set their age limits on Hinge and Tinder to 29 because they don't want to be matching with 30-year-olds.
I love being single and all, but honestly, I'm going to make a public announcement. I'm ready for a boyfriend. I'm ready to be tied down, okay? Let's do it!
You know those girlies out there that are like, I don't need no man? Yeah, that was me too. Problem is I didn't need those men because they're not my men. I need my man. And where are you at, babe? Come on, it's time.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. Alright, women are begging men to come back, and men are staying single in modern dating. We got action. Let's cook.
Reason number 4,000 or so why I need a husband. So I just came inside the house after mowing the lawn, which in and of itself, what am I doing? And my patio door handle just, that's a day late. Okay. What does one do about this sort of occurrence? I don't know, but now I have to move out.
Isn't it so funny that they only want men to put them to work? So a man comes home from work, they put him to more work. You understand? They don't want a man to serve him, to build something together, to build a family. Nah, they want a man for doing all the things that they don't want to have to do as a productive member of society and as an adult. No, I need him to fix this. I need him to come in and do all of this. But check this out, right? There's never anywhere in there like, you know, I want to be able to pack his lunch in the morning. I want to roll over to my man. I want to cook for my guy. I want to build with my guy. I want to talk about future children with my guy. I want to get on. I want to get ahead with my guy. Nah, they just want you to do a bunch of stuff that they can honestly pay for anyway. Men hear all of this. They're like, nah, I'm not doing anything like that. I'm not doing any of the heavy lifting because there were other dudes that didn't have to do that. So why should I have to do that? See, they get upset when men say that, you know, you're not the prize as a woman, because you're not. You just want to exist and have a man do everything. So the man that's doing, not just existing and being, he's actually doing. Wouldn't it make more sense that he's the one that would be considered the prize of anything? Hey, what do I know? Let's get the next one.
Y'all, I'm tired of being an independent woman. I mean, at least today I am. I got these chairs up there by myself. This was all luggage. I got all the luggage out because I'm going to start packing. Oh my God. And I did it with these nails and flip-flops. Have a good day.
So you had to move. As an adult, once again, a responsible, productive member of society. You're an adult. You had to move. What's the problem? What's the problem? You make your own money. This is another thing with them. They make their own money to beat on their chest, but at the same time, they don't want to spend their money for things that actually benefit them. They'd rather spend money on dumb things that don't benefit them. And they're okay with that, but they don't want to spend money on things that benefit them. If you're going to be out here without a man, one thing that's going to happen, you're going to have to pay a man regardless. So you didn't want to cooperate. You like being single in your younger years. Now, when you're older, you have to pay for a man's assistance. And if you don't want to pay for a man's assistance, you're going to be doing things alone. So you might as well get those shoulder workouts and those arm workouts and get that pump, because you're going to need it. Because men aren't coming to save the day. And I find it funny that she's hot and bothered when she had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to get on with the guy. Now she has no leverage at all. And that's what she's really upset with. Let's get the next one.
Men like independent, beautiful, strong women, and then they also fucking hate independent, beautiful, strong women. So it's difficult to be with really any men when you are an independent, beautiful, strong woman. And it's like insanely disheartening.
Let me break it down for you. See, yes, men like independent women, but what you guys are saying, the reason why men steer clear of what you're saying is because if you have all your own stuff and you invite a man in your house and you say, mi casa es su casa, a man would be like, but you open the fridge to him, open door policy, he tries to leave. You're like, no, I don't want you to leave. I want you here. I told you this is your place. Why would a man feel insecure or feel a certain type of way of you having your own home? He wouldn't. What you're going to do is, hey, did you pay for that plate? Close the refrigerator door. Did you ask if you could sip that? You didn't put in on it. You didn't buy that. You didn't put in on this. See, that's how they act when they have their own. They use their own that they went to go get. They got their own, but they use that to buck up their chest at you like, men need to do this because I have this. You're beneath me if you don't have this. Men don't want to deal with that. Men don't want that, but they never use what they have to say, I can build with the guy and this is what he will get because I built this. I've went and I've gotten X, Y, and Z. So we could build off of X, Y, and Z. No, they just use it to say, I want a man to do more than me and I want a man to be better than me. And okay, go with that strategy. But it's not a building mentality. Men aren't attracted to that. Let's get the next one.
Okay, ignore what I look like. I just finished the gym, but like, can we normalize like renting a boyfriend? Because like I have a car and like I refuse to do blue collar shit when I'm a pink collar girl. Like I don't want to do it. And like, don't get me wrong, like I'm fine being single, I'm fine being alone. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But like, I don't like touching cars. Like there was one time I had to change the coolant and nobody told me you have to wait for the car to warm up and like hot coolant went on my face. The doctor said I was lucky my face didn't burn off. This pretty face? And I vowed since then to never touch another vehicle, ever. So like, whenever there's problems with my car, I don't know what to do with it. Like, literally. And like, when shit like breaks in the house, I don't know what to do. Like, I know like these independent girls, like, but like, I feel like that video, like Lady Raccoon, like, kudos to you if you know how to do that shit. But Lady Raccoon it's not for me. Like,
every single dude that had access to this woman, damn near every single dude, let's go with that. Let's give her some grace. Did not have to change a tire. Did not have to lift a box. Did not have to fix anything in order to have access. So why should the next dude have to do all of this stuff? Make it make sense. The answer is it doesn't make sense. Even when you go to make it make sense and search for answers, it will never make sense. When something happens with your car, I know it's hard for them to fathom, like they don't understand. They'll just keep driving it till the wheels fall off. You understand? So the car breaks down. Something's wrong with your car, you stop driving it and you go to a mechanic. You pay and he fixes the car. That's how it goes. It's funny to me, man. If you don't have a man, that's on you. But the reason why men are staying single is because they're not about to be used to work and do things for you and get nothing in return. Because what do you get in return? Something that a bunch of other dudes got for free. She's complaining about the things that she can't get. Let me make that make sense. What you would get is something that a bunch of other dudes got for free. What you're coming to do, she can't even get most dudes to do for free. Let's see where the value's at the end of the day. It begins and ends with a man. I keep trying to tell you guys, bro, your non-sexual attention means more to them than anything, but they don't realize it until it's too late. Does that have anything to do with sex? Getting physical? All of the things they're complaining that they can't get men to do? No, but they can get men to sleep with them and not take them seriously. Don't ever let that go over your head. Let's get the next one.
You'll meet them when you least expect it. When, how? They're gonna come knocking on my door. I'm going out. No guy approaches you anymore unless you have like a BBL and fake knockers and drive all these bougie cars. I'm over here like a humble girl looking the best I can, classy and everything, but nobody approaches you. And don't get me started on the apps, because the apps are just basura at this point. It's just the same people swiping on you every single time. I've like done all the tricks for Hinge, I've done all the tricks for Bumble, and nothing seems to work. I'm not understanding what I'm doing wrong, but it's like a recycling bin through all the apps. And it's been 5 years. And I'm seeing the same people every single time. And I'm not understanding what is going on. And people these days aren't understanding what dating is. The older people are like, oh yeah, you'll meet them organically, and oh yeah, you meet them when you least expect it, and yeah, your friends will probably hook you up with somebody. Yeah, no, ain't no happen, not happening, because that ship has sailed, and it's like every man is for themselves here. The 40-year-olds want the 20-year-olds, and the 30-year-olds want to just do the do, and that's it. And I don't know what the hell is wrong with this world, but Houston dating scene is trash.
So no one is going to talk about how difficult it is to deal with someone who was flirting with you, was making you feel special, but then decided out of nowhere it was not ready to commit and left you without even saying anything.
How is it difficult to deal with it or comprehend it or understand it when you are used to handing this treatment out to men most of your life? I always find that funny, that when a dude dubs them, ghosts them, flakes on them, it's like the end of the world and they don't understand. But you're used to this. It's like, I would be okay with being ghosted because I've ghosted people before. You understand? I would be okay getting flaked on because I've flaked on people before. I would be okay with getting punched in the face because I've punched people in the face before. Do you understand? I don't understand what they don't get. And the first clip, she's talking about there's nobody out here. You've missed the window. Now, she could still get out here and find somebody, but it's not going to be the guy that she's really looking for. The men that they're looking for are staying single because either A, they're having their way, or B, they're stacking and they're saving. See, they think that them coming in our life makes it better. No, not unless she has the right mindset and the right attitude. But men are saying, the hell with that. You're going to have to beg. And you see the first clip, what it shows is a woman that's like, I'm just done. She's not willing to beg. She's not willing to put in any work to get a dude. She's just like, I'm going to just take my L and sit on the sidelines. Sit on the sidelines, but shut up. Let's get the next one.
I'm going to be really honest with you for a second. I'm a hyper-independent woman. I'm financially independent. I'm strong, all those kind of things. I don't need a man kind of energy. But today, I wish I had a man. Like, I'm over it, okay? I'm over it. I'm a business owner and I had to move offices. I had my office chair, my office desk, and a set of shelves. Now, I had previously loaded up a ute with all of those things, drove the ute back home, unloaded all those things, and then today I had to load them all back up again. My dad would have helped me if he could, but he was unavailable. So I had the office desk, the chair, the shelves, random other bunch of bips and bobs that I had to take into the office. So I loaded it up and then I drove into town and then I carried up the desk, the office, bunch of other stuff. My dad was then able to help me with the shelf, which was great. But I was carrying all that shit up like 4 flights of stairs. And I could do it. I can do it. But sometimes I just don't fucking want to, okay? I want help. Anyway, didn't stop there. My employee is starting in the new office tomorrow, so I had to go buy a desk. So I went out around to like multiple furniture stores to find the desk. I found the desk. The furniture guy loaded it into the ute for me, but then I drove home and then I had to pull the desk out of the ute because it was going to rain. And then I was dragging the desk from the ute 50 meters to the cottage where I am, and the fucking thing kept falling over. And I was like, oh, I just wish I had a man to help me right now. And then I had to light a fire because it's cold. And I'm like, I can do all these things, and that's amazing. I'm an amazing woman, I really am. But fuck, I just wish I had a man sometimes to help me out. And gonna maybe anger some people with that. But unless you've been me, and in my shoes, and single for as long as I have, I did get dumped 2 weeks ago, but that was a 6-week long relationship, so I guess that doesn't count. So aside from that, single for as long as I have, years, then yeah, I think I'm allowed to say that I'm fucking over it.
See, they're always saying they're looking for this and that, but if you pay attention, she said she was with somebody. You weren't with anybody. 6 weeks is not a relationship. He was getting your back blown out. He enjoyed his time and then he moved on. He enjoyed his time and then he moved on. Now the next dude has to help carry things and lift things and take things out of trucks and load the trucks and all. No! This is what I keep trying to tell dudes, bro. Men are understanding and they're waking up, but they make rules for certain guys. So now she'll be looking for a certain guy that she never had interest in before, but she can't find him neither right now. She says she had her father help her. That's not good enough. Nope. They want a dude so he could put in heavy lifting and heavy work and free labor for what? something that she gave to a dude for 6 weeks that had no intention on investing in her, no intention on really being with her. That's why it's important that women prove themselves. Because when they say like a man needs to prove himself, you know a man can do all of this stuff. You do. Deep down inside, they know that a man could do all of this stuff. Does he want to? They try to make it seem like men are weird and men are lazy and they don't want to work and they don't want to put in any effort and stuff. No, bro, that's not true. It's the farthest thing from the truth. Because if you don't put in work as a man, you're a loser. They don't even look at losers. They can be losers and we don't look at them like they're losers. Well, men with sense are, but most men don't view a woman that lives with her parents, has no job. He doesn't view her as a loser. He'll still date her. You understand? Vice versa. They're looking at you like, what the hell is wrong with you? So that's why I'm saying men do all of these things, can do all of these things, but will they do them for you? No. We're in a new time now. So this was women are begging men to come back and men are staying single in modern dating. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
This might be a hot take, but I really don't fucking care. I think women should start approaching men more, and I'm so serious. And I don't mean that in like a feminist equality type of way. I mean it in like a it's more efficient that way type of way. And anybody that knows me in real life knows that I be sharking dudes for real. Like anytime I'm outside, bitch, I will pick and choose who I want to talk to, and I will walk right up to you and talk. And a lot of women think I'm crazy for that. And I am crazy. But there's also a method to my madness, you feel me? Because it's like, the way I see it, you have one of two options when you're outside, right? You could get approached by 5 different men that you probably wouldn't touch with a 10-foot fucking pole. Or you could walk into a bar, look around the room, find the one that you find attractive, and walk straight up to him. Like, it just makes good business sense, you feel me? Time is money, shit. And they never see it coming, because women don't typically do this, but shit, these other bitches minnows, I'm a shark.